What's up, everybody? It's your boy Carlos, and you're listening to another episode of Another Raw Podcast. Podcast brings you raw entertainment, no filters, no boundaries, and no goddamn fucking excuses. That being said, fellas, how y'all doing today?
Feeling good. Special recording date. We're doing this on a Sunday.
Yes, sir.
We had some stuff that got in our way. You know, we have lives, so but special. That's why I'm wearing the Jets jersey, repping the team. But yeah, man, I'm feeling good. So Sunday football after this, and nice way to start off the Sunday.
Wait, so you only wear your jersey when the Jets play?
I mean, yeah, I don't like wearing it.
Just to wear like on a Tuesday afternoon?
No, it's
at Stop and Shop.
It's stupid.
You should. Maybe if you supported your team more, they'd win more.
So we're 5-3, same record as the Ravens.
Well, that doesn't mean anything if you guys don't finish off strong.
But 8-0, baby. 8-0.
Yeah, well,
You're right.
yeah, it's fucking Mike.
How you feeling, D?
I'm good. I mean, it's Sunday. I'm excited. The Ravens play tomorrow, and I'm gonna be working. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm feeling good. It's 80 degrees on November, which is wild,
weird, man.
It's so crazy. Like I woke up this morning and I'm like, yo, let me check the temperature, and it's like it's 70 degrees, and the high today is like damn near 80, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? This is like the first time ever that I'm like waking up like early as hell and on November, and I'm wearing shorts to go out. Like but aside from that, I'm good.
And it's crazy to think that I was in Vegas this week and it's actually colder over there than it is over here.
Yeah.
That shit for me was just insane. And even when I came here, I was like, why the hell is it so fucking warm? I'm like over there fucking freezing.
For real?
Yeah.
But the thing is also in Vegas, it's it's the desert, so there's less humidity. So, you get hot as hell in the morning and then cold as hell at night. So
well, we have a lot of things to cover today, and one of the things that just popped up, well, not popped up, but is Takeoff's murder. You guys saw that video?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's just a lot of things that the first thing came to my mind is, you have so much money, but yet you're playing fucking CeeLo outside of a bowling alley. With it's like you putting yourself in a position where things like this can happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, it sucks. It really does. For his family, his friends. I mean, you wouldn't want anybody to die. I mean, you don't want. I mean, that's it. It's deletion. Like this ain't Grand Theft Auto. You're dead. You're dead. You ain't coming back.
You ain't wasted.
Yeah. So I mean, it sucks. It sucks. And from what I heard, I mean, I think it was one of his friends that accidentally, was the one that shot him in the back or in the neck or something. But I mean, it sucks. Can't escape it. When it's your time, man. But it is what it is now.
And it was all over a game. That's what the confrontation was all about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Darius wants to chime in, but from what I know, or from what I read, he was playing CeeLo, and then I think it was Quavo that was losing money, and Quavo started, start the altercation, and I guess I don't know if they were going against like some mob people or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started reacting back, and then one of the people that they were with was the one that pulled out the gun first and shot first. And as he was shooting, he clipped Takeoff, and then they shot back, and the second bullet went to Takeoff. They're saying the first bullet was the one that actually caught him and essentially ended his life. But it was like, how you put yourself in that position, man? You have so much money. There's other things that you can do. You don't have to put yourself in harm's way. But
yeah, you're playing like a hood game. So I mean, what's the point?
The thing is that that mob ties, like if you listen to a lot of Drake's music and stuff like that, they're pretty big in Houston, right? So when they went over there, they went for Jazz Prince's birthday, which is the son of Jay Prince. Like he's like he's pretty big out in Houston. Like he's like an OG. He runs a record label called Rap A Lot. And what had happened is that they went for his son's birthday out there. They went to a bowling alley, and there was an argument that happened earlier in the day, right? And it kind of spilled over to when they went to the bowling alley. And the crazy thing is, like, you go over there and you expect to be good. Like these guys are your brothers. Like you've been hanging out with them for a long time. Like a lot of the people that when they go in there, they have to get checked to see if they got guns and stuff like that. So what had happened was Quavo got into an argument with somebody from Rap A Lot, right? They were talking about, like, if you watch the audio, like, and I don't want to speculate because nobody really knows except for the people that were there. Nobody actually knows what happens, right? what happened prior to it. But what I saw from the video was that Quavo was like arguing in regards to something about basketball, and it got kind of tense. And then Quavo, as he's walking away, said, "Let's get the fuck out of here before I hurt somebody." And as soon as he said that, somebody punched Quavo. Right? As soon as they punch Quavo, he moves out the way. And then Takeoff, that's his, that's his uncle.
Yeah.
He calls him his uncle, is walking towards him. As he's walking towards him, you can see right next to Takeoff. There's even a video of some dude that was part of Takeoff and Quavo's crew. They had a gun. And the whole time they were arguing, he was just holding his gun. And then there's another dude on the opposite side, that the one that actually shot and supposedly killed Takeoff. He, I'm assuming he saw the dude with the yellow shirt on that was next to Takeoff. The dude had a gun. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna pull out your gun too. So the dude, Takeoff is walking towards him after Quavo gets punched, and the dude that shot Takeoff supposedly is on the far left. He sees the guy with the yellow pulling out his gun, so he pulls out his gun. He shoots him. The first shot hit Takeoff right in the head, and he dead instantly. And what I'm hearing now is that the guy with the yellow shirt, this is what people are saying, not sure, had used Takeoff as a shield. Like he was behind Takeoff before he started shooting. And not only Takeoff got shot, a girl got shot in her head, and somebody else. Some people said that Quavo got shot, but that I'm not 100% sure about. But I know a girl got shot in her head, and she's still alive, and she's in stable condition. But
yeah, no, I don't think Quavo got shot, because I think there was a video after that, maybe a day or two after he was at the airport.
Yeah,
so
it's a fucked up situation, and it sucks. But yeah, you can't put yourself in positions like that. Like Jimmy was saying, you guys are worth a lot of money, and you would think, and there was videos prior, but you would think okay, I'm in a safe I'm in a safe situation. These guys are well respected in Houston. I'm with them. Why are they gonna kill? Why are they gonna kill me? I'm with these guys, and you just never know. And I supposedly now I saw a video today that the dude that supposedly killed Takeoff, he was already killed. Somebody killed him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he was a young guy. And what had happened was he probably got nervous. These are not armed security. They're not trained for this.
Nah.
He saw somebody, shot him, shot Takeoff, and now the cops are looking into this shit. Because it's not the first time that Jay Prince and these people in Houston have gone into situations that people are getting robbed and killed. They happened a month ago with a jewelry dealer. So now people are looking into it. The DEA and the police, they're all looking into this shit. So what do? They're gonna take out the first guy. Oh, this guy, people from Atlanta were pressing people from Houston, saying yo, something needs to get done about this whole shit. So what do? They kill the guy that supposedly killed Takeoff. So they said that he's already dead.
And, they haven't taken out any additional security footage.
I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's something, but the police, they ain't gonna put it out.
Yeah.
The only thing that we really get is the recordings from cell phones. And then some people were complaining on the internet, oh, why people always recording shit? And it's without this recording, we might not have gotten some of this shit. You get what I'm saying? Is these women, they're probably nervous. They see argument, they pull out their phone, and if it wasn't for them recording this, you might have not gotten the situation prior. Some of these cameras in buildings, sometimes they don't have no audio. So you don't get the full gist of what's going on. You just get, a footage. But I don't know. That's just my take. It's a fucked up situation, and RIP to Takeoff. I'm sure everybody's hurt by it. Their whole, their whole team out there. So
I mean, and not even him too, because Aaron Carter also died.
Yeah.
Was it last night or yesterday?
I think yesterday.
Yesterday,
midday or something. We got the notification. I mean,
he was found in his bathtub unconscious.
It's crazy.
Drug related, right?
I haven't seen anything on it, but I would assume so.
And I mean, I think that's one of the most popular ways that artists and even movie actors die, just because of their constant pressure, that their career and their stress and the hours and stuff that they resort to these drugs, and some of them can't take it, or the amount that they take, or stuff like that. So I mean, he's not the first one, that's been found dead like that, an overdose or something. I mean, we're just speculating, but
Hmm.
I mean, to be found in your bathtub, I mean, you're not drowning.
Yeah.
So I mean, it has to be something related to drugs or something. I mean, it's just like when one falls, I mean, more and more fall, and it sucks. It's pretty scary.
Do you think that, like, because I mean, I've seen videos on Aaron Carter more recent. Like he goes on the No Jumper podcast,
Hmm.
and he's done a couple of interviews, and he looked like he was out of it. He looked like he was already on drugs and stuff like that. But I'm pretty I've never had anybody super close to me that was ever like on drugs, like
Hmm.
really bad, that I can like put my personal, situation, like, or I can say like, oh, I wouldn't know what to do and stuff like that. I've seen people like that, but it's like, what can you do? You get what I'm saying? This guy, he was clearly on drugs, right? And I'm pretty sure he tried to get help. I'm pretty sure he went to rehab, and he probably came back out, kept doing the same shit, and then it led to his demise. And then if you realize, a lot of these young stars, this happens to a lot of young stars. They like, the parents kind of have these children being actors at 4 or 5 years old.
Hmm.
Their highlight of their lives was them at 5 years old. It happened with Macaulay Culkin. It happened with him. It happened with a whole bunch of people. A lot of these Disney stars that are like high when they're young. It even happened with That's So Raven
Yep.
cast. What's the
Yo,
dude's name? He's out of it. It's not Corey. Not Corey. Corey's her brother. The other dude. He's shot out. The dude too. And it's like, what's going on that these kids are like, they're going crazy. A lot of
I
them,
mean,
they're on drugs and
I think it's the added pressure, right? I mean, especially when they were young, is the added pressure to be the best, and that's probably what the parents wanted. But I think that it comes with the whole Disney star concept is just the fact that they're not prevalent anymore,
Hmm.
right? So they're feeling like they're out of touch, they're missing shit out, and they thought that their prime is long gone. So now I feel like that's the only way they can resort to probably numbing the pain on that aspect. But I mean, you see it like with drug users and stuff like that. Like Heath Ledger died overdosing on sleeping pills. I mean, that guy did Joker, and he did such a phenomenal job. And I mean, you have him. I mean, you have Aaron Carter that just died, and Takeoff. And I wanted to ask you guys: you think that we're now normalizing death when it comes to celebrities?
Um, I don't know. I don't think the word normalizing is the right word. Maybe I guess we're used to it
Getting used to it.
because I mean, so many people are dying, and I mean, obviously, there's more attention when somebody big dies.
Hmm.
Like Michael Jackson. I mean, and like when Kobe Bryant died, the whole world stopped.
mhm.
And obviously there were other people there, the other families and the other children, his daughter and stuff like that. But the sad part is that everybody was like, oh, Kobe died. I mean, yeah, but there was other people there, like a lot of people died with that tragedy, and we're just so used to it. Everything, you pick up the phone, you go on Instagram, and or you see videos of just people getting shot.
Yeah.
It's like a normal thing, and it's just like, if it's not somebody that you listen to, or somebody that you watch, or somebody that you're tied to, you will just say, I mean, hey, it's someone else. I mean, it's life moves on.
Hmm.
But I mean, I'm a big Kobe fan. So I mean, yeah, man, when he died, my day was ruined. I was eating breakfast, and I was telling my daughter, yo, we're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese, this and that. And then I get a message from Joey. He said, yo, Jim, bro, this sucks. And then I just start getting messages, yo, bro, Kobe, and I'm like, what's going on? And I go onto Instagram, and I see this, and I was like, nah, fuck this. I want the food to go. I went home, put my Kobe jersey, and I sat in the fucking in the on my bed watching the fucking news, and thinking like, there's something, maybe there's a mistake somewhere.
Yeah. Somebody.
But
Were
I
you
mean,
crying?
hell yeah, I teared up, bro. I watched this last game with him, fucking 60 something points. I mean, it sucks. It sucks, but I mean, I don't think normalizing. I think we're just so used to tragedy being around, especially with COVID and stuff. It makes it. I mean, I guess you could say it makes it easier to cope with
Hmm.
because of everything. Like it happens every day. Like it's
It's a
What
fucking
do you think, Darius?
yeah. I mean, what Jimmy was saying is spot on. I mean, like literally a month ago, we were talking about PNB Rock, right? And now a month later, we're talking about Aaron Carter and Takeoff within the same week.
Mhm.
And us growing up, if somebody died, somebody famous and something like that, it was a big deal. It was, there's levels to it, because depending on how much somebody impact you, like Jimmy was saying, uh Kobe Bryant was like our childhood, like everybody wanted to play like Kobe,
Yeah.
even if you play like Call of Duty, you throw a nade and you'd be like Kobe,
Kobe.
like everybody loved Kobe. Like, so it hit a lot of people. And what hurt me more about the whole situation was just that his daughter was with him. That bothered me more than
Yeah.
anything. Like he, not for nothing, like he was already a little bit older, and he got to live a little bit of his life. His daughter was still 10 years old, 9, 10 years old. She wanted to be like him, and she was with him at the time. That's what kind of got me a little bit, but yeah, I personally, whenever I hear somebody dies, it kind of bothers me in the moment, and then like the next day I'm just like, hopefully nothing else happens, because I'm so used to it. I'm so used to hearing people are dying, like, and especially it happens a lot, like in the rap scene, like by gun violence and stuff like that. It happens in other scenes by drug use. Even back in the day when XXX Tentacion died, that bothered me a lot
Yeah.
because I was a big fan of his music. And that one, out of all the deaths, that one kind of bothered me the most when he died, just because I I didn't want to. I was on Twitter and I see the video of this dude just in his car over $15,000. You
It's
take
just
somebody's life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you could have just taken this shit, and that's over $15,000. You can take somebody's life. You get what I'm saying? And that really bothered me. He was young, very, very like
Talented.
talented, very talented. Probably one of the most talented musicians I've seen in a long time. And now I just feel like it's happening every month. Like every month or two, we just hear something new. Oh, this person died. This person died. So it's like you're not even recovering from the last death, and then you're hearing about a new one.
but you see a lot of people just forget about it.
They
If
do.
I'm being completely honest, and not that I'm saying that their deaths don't matter, but it does get to a point where it just happens so frequently. And like you said, it
Mm-hmm.
on the rapper side, it's always against gun violence or it has to do with money or drugs or whatever, that you just expect, that to happen.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's fucked up that it's like that, right?
So like to be honest with you, I feel like their impact, and again, I'm not trying to be fucked up, but I feel like their impact isn't as big as an impact like Kobe was. Because I feel like the whole world was suffering with Kobe.
Yeah.
Like Kobe died, and there's like everything like
Mm-hmm.
pause. Like damn, Kobe died. You see videos of fucking people like getting tattoos of him, and everybody going to the Staples Center and like going around, and signing stuff and leaving their jerseys and putting posters up. So that's why I kind of mean with I guess the normalizing of the death is just that we just got so accustomed with. All right, we already know it's gonna happen though, but like it's not really gonna affect us because we
Yeah.
don't see them as like I always for me like I got into basketball not too long ago. Before it's like for me it was like my last sport that I even liked, and like I would see Kobe like untouchable,
Mm-hmm.
like not even human.
Bro, yeah.
And when I saw when he died, it was just like a punch in the gut. Like damn, like this shit can really just happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean with I guess the normalizing of death, and for me it's just like again I'm not trying to say like their deaths don't matter, but like the whole Aaron Carter stuff, like I don't even that deep with him like that. Like
Yeah.
I know him from I Love Candy with the Lizzie McGuire show.
That was your favorite show,
Hell yeah,
huh?
beautiful. But like that's the only thing like I really have like anything like I guess memory like of him, right? Because other than that, I didn't follow him after that, and then you have Takeoff with the Migos and all that. But then for me that was it. But like, do you guys think like you have people out there that you feel like are untouchable? Like the whole when Biggie died and Tupac died too,
We were
right?
young for that, right?
Yeah, we really didn't.
I mean, we feel it more now, but we were very young at the time when that happened. But it's like the Biggie and Tupac dying at that time is like, I don't even want to put names out there, but it's like think about one of the big big popular rappers nowadays, like
Mhm.
the big artists, like the Drakes. You're talking about the Kanye's or something. That's like losing one of them.
Mhm.
That's how it was back in the day. So it was big, and you lost the two biggest artists from the West and the East
Yeah.
over what gun violence. And then they were never solved murders.
Mhm.
People in Hollywood say that they know what happened, but they won't speak about it. But they were both unsolved murders. So I don't know. It's just a crazy situation. Hopefully, people start figuring out, like, use security. Bring your own security, no matter what. No matter if you're in a good situation or anything, and get armed security. Get retired police officers. Get things like that. Like, you don't need to go out there and expect your boy that's never been to the gun range
Yeah.
to protect you
Mhm.
when there's a gun situation. Like, people can say whatever they want to say. When there's shots ringing out, people get nervous, people get scared. They don't know, your body shifts. Like, you don't know what's going on, you don't know how to defend yourself. So if they can't even defend themselves, how are they going to defend you?
Yeah.
And these guys got way too much money. They got so much to live for. They got families. They got daughters and stuff like that. The one thing, man, when you leave your house is that you always want to come back home, right?
Oh,
That's what
100%.
everybody, you want to make it
Mhm.
back home, no matter what. And tragic shit happens like this, and it sucks. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna move on to the next thing. It's sad that we live in a life like this now, but that's the reality of it. We're gonna talk about it for a week or two, and we're gonna move on to
Yeah.
the next thing.
And one of the things that I just want to add, I mean, for example, like the rappers and the artists and stuff like that. I mean, they don't, you never kind of see them get out of the game. Like they rap about it, hey, we were on the block, we were selling this, we were doing this, but
Yeah.
you see them making their money and make it, but still do the things that they did before making it. They still in that position. Like you see somebody like Jay-Z, somebody like P. Diddy, who used the rap game to get to a platform and now ventured out to other things. That's why you don't see them in a position where
Exactly.
they're in a club, or they're in there if they're doing it for promotional reasons, but they'll show face and leave. Maybe rappers need to kind of start to take that approach to protect themselves, to protect to change the game
Mhm.
in a better way. Not change the game with your rapping, your lyrics and stuff like that. That's one way, but change your way, change how you act once you're making it or once you have that career path. Because these guys, the Migos, Quavo, like, what are you doing there? Like, seriously, what are you doing there? You've made it. You're making enough money. Okay, hang out with your boys, but why are you playing CeeLo? You need
Yeah.
15,000. You need 20,000, bro. Come on, like, don't put yourself in a position to do that. Like, grow up mentally and get and expand yourself outside of the music. And kudos to Jay-Z, to P. Diddy, who I mean Kanye before everything. He they've used their platform to make more money and kind of keep themselves out of harm's way. And I mean, maybe rappers need to kind of start looking at that and say, you know what, maybe we can do something like this. DJ Khaled, I mean, another one, he does what he does, but he's able to keep himself out of harm's way because he's doing it the right way. I mean, obviously there's things we don't see because we're not that level, but I mean, they're alive, they're doing well. You don't see them on the news, you don't see them, except when Jay-Z got slapped up by his sister-in-law. But I mean, I think that's the blueprint, right?
Yeah.
If you're a rapper growing up, you want to be able to make your money, but then kind of say, you know what, how can I do it? Continue doing it, but stay safe because it's a dangerous game. I mean, you see it all the time. It's a dangerous game.
So let me ask you this: what about if they're doing it just to have won the experience and use it as creative, like a creative juice to make more music? Because some people talk about their past experience with the shit that they gone through and they rap about it. But if you stop, then what are they rapping about anymore, right? So do you think that that's why they have a tendency to just keep being in that game, so they can know what to rap about the next time they got to put out an album?
Um, I think it's more they enjoy the thrill. They enjoy that. They enjoy being that position.
Yeah, because I think like Jay-Z can just rip something right off his head, right? Kanye can do probably the same thing.
If you're talented, you're talented.
Exactly. Maybe some people are not just that talented and they gotta go through shit or they gotta do shit just to get more creative juices flowing for them to pull out an album.
It's sad. I mean, you make a good point because yeah, maybe somebody needs to be in the trenches to come out with good music.
Yeah.
They need to be pressed or something to come out, with that type of thing. I mean, it's sad that you have to resort to that,
Mhm.
but I mean, I hope that we start to see some type of change, some type of a back normalization, back something back to a normalized civilization where people aren't shooting you. You're not out there shooting because your raps are better than mine.
Yeah.
Like it's help each other, like help each other be better instead of trying to take each other down. I mean,
What do you think, Darius?
I think that I think that we're thinking about the situation hindsight, right? Now the fact that he got killed and stuff like that. I don't think that necessarily they were thinking we're putting ourselves in harm's way, right?
Mhm.
Because they literally went there to a birthday party. Let's say if they were at a club, at like a hood club in Chicago or something like that,
Why
and,
gotta
and
be
you know,
Chicago?
or it could be anywhere. It could be Chicago, even in parts of New York or anywhere. Like you putting yourself in a situation with no security or something like that. Then I'd be like, okay, like what the fuck are you doing there? But they thought that they were hanging out with their people. Like it was a private event. Like it was a private thing between just people that were invited to go there.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't in the public. Like it wasn't around. Like that's why they were so free to feel like they can do whatever they want. And I think that at the time, like somebody should have checked them or been like, hey guys, you know what? And nobody did that. I think that's what happened. That you got a whole bunch of men out there. They all think they're alpha. They want to
Mhm.
talk a certain way. They want to act that, oh, I'm the big man. No, I'm the big man. And then their pride start getting hurt. And then what do? They can't fight. None of these guys can fight anymore. They like to use guns. They think they're tough because they got fucking guns. And
but and just to piggy it, but just if you're saying it was a private event and they're boys and stuff like that, and why are they going with guns? Why are they guns? If those are really your boys and you feel comfortable, then you shouldn't have to have that.
but the thing is that you can be cool with people. I mean, we're not you don't have to feel like that. I don't have to feel like that. You don't have to feel like that because we live a different, like
Mhm.
we're different. We didn't grow up in the trenches. We're not around those type of things. So a lot of them, they probably just have guns for safety purposes, right? Or they I mean, like just because they were there and they were with their boys doesn't mean that afterwards they're not going to go somewhere else
Mhm.
or go out or be in public and stuff like that. And when you're a figure like that, when you're a Quavo or Takeoff or one of these guys from rap a lot, you get pressed or you get people coming up to you or situations like that a lot more. You're not just like you're not just like a random guy that got money nobody knows. Like nobody's gonna come up to you when you're eating with your family. Oh, can I get an autograph? Nobody does that. Look at what happened with PNB Rock. You get what I'm saying? He was eating with his girl,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody came up to shoot him because of his chain. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you don't have guns or protection for yourself. Like, somebody's gonna fucking catch you
Yeah.
lacking, and then what are you gonna do? Oh shit. No, I'm being a good guy. I don't have a gun. I don't think I need a gun. And now you're in a situation that guy has the gun. Yeah, I don't have anything. What do you do? That's it. You're fucked. But who knows? We honestly don't know what happened that night. But I don't think that these guys went there thinking, oh, some shit might pop off tonight. I don't think that that's because if they felt like that, they would have had a lot more security on
Yeah.
them. They have the money to have the security. I guarantee anytime they go anywhere else to Rolling Loud or any of these other events and stuff like that, they have a team with them,
Mm-hmm.
20, 30 people with them. They got the money to do it. Some of these guys just want to be around them. They'll come and protect you for free.
Yeah.
They didn't have any of that. It was just a small knit thing. And
Probably something you probably never expected.
yeah, like you don't think, like you see these guys with guns and stuff like that, but what you're thinking is like, I'm with them. They got guns just in case something else happens.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna protect us, right? You don't think like, oh, this guy's gonna shoot me. If I go out with you guys and one of you guys illegally have a gun, I'm not gonna think like, oh, Jimmy's gonna shoot me if we get in an argument. No, like if we're in a situation, then you have something to protect
Yeah.
our group. Not like, oh, we get in an argument, one of your friends is gonna shoot me in the head. Like it's just a fucked up situation. And like I said, I think it falls down to them having young kids with weapons and they don't know how to deal with the situation like that. They got nervous and they started shooting.
So I mean, we got real deep in this topic, but we'll switch it up, get into something a little bit lighter. So I got a question for you guys. Do you guys shower after sex?
Oh, you want another?
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Do I shower?
Yeah, you shower after sex?
Absolutely, I shower after sex. I mean,
Why?
it's because I mean, you know, I'm married, so I mean, I don't use any condoms. You raw dog that, and I mean, you're gonna be out there, you know,
Thank
you
you,
you
sir.
fucking all the juices and stuff, and then you finish, and then yeah, I just need the water. Um, you know, you finish and stuff, and you're not gonna shower. I mean, it's there's a little bit of a you know you get the sex smell and juices and stuff, and you're just not gonna shower. I mean,
You don't like the
I
smell?
always, I mean,
You don't like the
And he's
smell,
like,
buddy?
ew.
I have I mean, sometimes I you know it all depends. I mean, you know, sometimes you're doing it in the morning. You know, it all depends. I mean, you're just not gonna shower. I mean, I'm accustomed to at least going to the bathroom, cleaning myself, and stuff like that to make sure that it doesn't have that smell. But I mean, yeah, I definitely shower after.
If it's at nighttime, I don't.
I still like go wipe, like go and like just rinse off or something. I mean, unless like if
You
the only
sit on
time
the
I
toilet
wouldn't-
and put the little boat in.
you sound like you do that because the form is impeccable.
that's what you do.
Nah,
You take a little bit of jabón and
I just stand in the shower because the shower head you just put and that's it. But I mean, the only time I wouldn't is like if I'm extremely high or extremely drunk,
Mhm.
and we have sex and it's just like nah, then I'm not getting up. But like if I'm good, if I can get up and make it to the bathroom, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna go and make it to the bathroom.
respectable.
What about you, Darius?
Um, I mean, I don't think I'd do it before unless like I haven't showered all day. But I mean after, but I think I'd prefer to do it before. Like before sex. And
Oh, of
like,
course.
yeah, and it also all depends, right? Like if I was out all day and like let's go take a shower,
Mhm.
we might be musty. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be musty as hell, especially if I took a shit like 3 hours ago. Like that shit ain't clean down there. I gotta clean up and shit like that.
I mean, you take shits every 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I got hair down there. Shit's gross. God bless her, man, because God only knows. But yeah, me personally, I like to take a shower prior, and if I
Yeah.
lay that shit down, like I know when I lay it down. If I lay it down, I stay in my bed. I just lay there like I'm a king. Like
How long you laying it down for? Like about 2 minutes?
3.
3?
If I
Yeah,
get a
pushing
good
3.
3 minutes of pumping like straight like, then I ain't moving after. Like if I want water, anything like, can I get water, please? Clean me, please. But if I don't lay down, if I'm like trash, like I get up right away. Like, babe, you need anything? You hungry?
Because you did a shit job.
Yeah. And she
I'm
just
saying.
turn around and she'd be like, "Don't talk to me." I'm like, what the fuck? And the thing is, I'm older now. Back in the day, like, the shit don't work out the first time. You'd be like, yo, give me 15 seconds. I'm gonna be right back. Nowadays, it's like, yo, once I go is
You
over.
go,
Like,
you're over,
Yeah.
that's it.
yeah, you leave me alone for like maybe in 2 hours.
But what's go though? Because for me, it's like go and then cuddle. Do you cuddle after?
I'm not really I'm not a cuddler.
You don't like cuddle?
I don't like to. I could cuddle like if I'm horny. I like to cuddle. You get what I'm saying? But when I'm done, like I'm not trying to cuddle. I can't like. First of all, my arm falls asleep. Like
yeah.
if I'm if I'm the big spoon, you trying to cuddle like this. The only way I like to cuddle is like if I'm in my back and she's on top of me,
Okay.
then I could cuddle like that. That's fine. But like if she's like half her body's on top of you, you get what I'm saying? And that I could do, but that big spoon shit, I can't do that. This arm fucking goes to sleep.
Yep.
I get mad uncomfortable, and I'm like, yo, I could do
Get
this.
off.
I could do this for 10 seconds,
Yep.
maybe maximum like 5-6 minutes. After that, it's like, yo, nah, we can't do this. Like I don't know what to do with this arm. Like if I could chop it off and lay it on the side, then I could do it. But like,
It's true.
nah, I'm not really a cuddle kind of guy after sex.
So you a one round man.
Yeah, 1 round. I'll give you a
Championship round, all in one
good,
round.
Is the 10th round? Knock you out a minute in. Lay it out. But that's why, men, I gotta explain to you. Listen, if that's you, You gotta learn how to eat the pussy, because that shit'll help you. I swear to God.
You gotta buy yourself.
Yeah,
It gives you a break.
Yes, you
buy
gotta.
yourself some
No,
time.
you gotta warm her up. Like you can't just go in there and put that shit on 300 degrees. No, you gotta
Yeah.
preheat that bitch. You preheat the oven.
Little
You know what I'm
foreplay.
saying? A good foreplay. You give her a
Mhm.
good foreplay, and girls are starting to catch on because they be like, if a nigga is doing too much foreplay, they ain't fucking right. But that used to be my shit back in the day. I used to be like, yo,
Because you weren't fucking right.
it's possible. It's possible. So what I was doing, like, you gotta learn how to, you gotta know how to you gotta eat the pussy good. They love it. You fucking do it right, and then when you fucking, it's like your expectations are not that high. If you go straight into fucking, you better be performing like
lasting,
fucking you better be doing some high level shit. Better be going in there doing different moves.
Fucking soup.
Suplexing,
Fucking doing like
spinning around and shit.
holding one
Going
hand
off
and
the
just,
top ropes,
Jesus.
and
doing
just
the
fucking-
frog splash.
He's like, he's like, look, my feet are in the air. And you're
Yo,
just
what
there.
the
It's like it's all in the hips or some shit like that. Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Like,
I
you gotta
agree.
do everything. But if you could eat it good, like, then they'll be at least I got some. You know what I'm saying? But
You like getting feedback?
nah, not anymore. Back in the day, I did. I don't give a
How
fuck.
did I do?
Yeah, I'd be like, babe, was it good?
Here you go. There's a paper rated from 1 to 10.
Did you come?
Rated from 1 to 10. Here you go. Get back to me.
I put it, and then I just give her a box.
A suggestion box.
Suggestion box.
Anonymous.
Yo.
What about you, Jim? You like feedback?
Nah. I mean, I get the feedback while in mid action. I'm pretty good.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm pretty good at it. I mean, there's times that it's just like I'm there. I reach, and then I'm still continue going. Like sometimes I be catching myself like, damn, bro, I'm still in this. Like, let's go. And then there's times that it's just like it's not. That's
Jimmy's
it.
like mid form. He's like, damn, I still got this. You just start
Yo,
flexing.
facts. And then there's times that you go and you're like, oh, like shit, like what's going on? And you go to the bathroom, you start thinking about like where you fucked up in. like you're like shit.
He's like when I made that turn over there.
It's like fuck. I knew I shouldn't have stayed that position that long. But I mean it's
That's, you see that what Jimmy just said is 100% right. If you feel like you're about to come, fellas, you
switch.
switch position.
Yep.
And they'd be like, "What's wrong?" Be like, "Babe, I'm trying to fuck you like this."
See, like you
got it, and you think like you take your time. You got to breathe.
Yep.
Breathing is very important.
That or have a little water, right? Like you're there, you're about to come, and you switch. You foreplay a little bit, you drink a water, like and then you go right back in, or and stuff like that. But
Do you guys fuck with like oils and shit like that?
Nah.
It's too
messy?
greasy. You do oils, my guy?
Hell yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
He has a Speedo. He comes out of the fucking bathroom nice and oiled up. He's, babe, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Me too. It's like, I'm ready.
They're trying to fuck. They sliding off each other.
Get ready. It's gonna be strawberry watermelon tonight.
It's like fuck. There's this movie. Fuck, man. I don't know what movie it is, but he's the girl, the guy's trying to smash this girl way out of his league, and they're in college or something, and she's like, "Oh, you got the oil ready?" And he puts it in the microwave and lavers it up on himself and fucking
Slides right off the bed.
Yeah, slides right off her. I don't know what fucking movie that is, but it's fucking hilarious. It's like they're in a college dorm.
Mhm.
He just slides right off her, and then one of the candles catches fire on the fucking on the window drape and stuff.
Fuck, what movie?
Oh man, I don't know if it's American Pie or something like that, but it's very Van Wilder maybe. I think it's Van Wilder.
If you guys know, put it in the comments.
I think it's
'cause we wanna
Van
see it.
Wilder. It's Kumar, the guy from Harold and Kumar. It's the Indian guy, and he's the one that's learning the ways and fucking lavers himself up in oil and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, there's.
That's funny.
You'll be offering cock meat sandwiches.
I mean, yeah, if I'm fucking high, like everything's on the table. It's like I'm there, and I'm like, let's go. Come.
What if you don't want to?
No.
Just tired, long day.
No, there's none of that. I'm the one that's normally tired. Like I'd be like, nah, not today.
Wait, what'd you say?
Like sometimes I'd be like, yo, not today.
Wait, because we can go back to this. What'd you say? You say you're normally the one that's tired, right?
Yeah.
Like your girl's always willing to do it, but
Yeah.
you remember our second pod that we had that conversation about who's hornier, men or women?
Yeah, I've said
Ooh.
it.
What you just?
Okay.
You said men are hornier
Yeah,
than women.
like what are you talking about?
All right.
So you just contradicted yourself.
Yes,
No, no,
five
no, no,
episodes
thank
ago.
you.
No, no,
It
no.
only took 6 episodes later.
No. Look, I mean, look,
No,
it's different. You see, it's a different predicament, right? Because we're married, so we know that oven is there every single day, right? And so, like, we know,
I
like, we
mentioned
take it,
that.
we take it for granted. But if we're single and we're going out, I mean, best believe that we're going out to find somebody. You know, when we were single.
No, that's not. Oh,
But
when we're
that-
single. Okay,
yeah,
when we're single.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we were single.
Because we don't do
No.
that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
We
when we
go
were
out
single,
literally just to hang out, watch sports,
have beer, and then try to
go home.
Try to
we talk
try to
about our
destroy
wives
people
the
in
whole
pool.
time.
Try to destroy people in pool. People start calling us fucking ringers and shit. And we're trash. But when we were young and we were single, our mindset was we're going to a bar, we're going to a club is to smash. I mean, that was the point that I was trying
So
to
I
make.
got a lot of feedback from that episode, and I guess when we asked that question, it was very broad. And I guess the question that we should have asked was, and maybe cut it up in two different talking points, right? Because it could be like, are men hornier than women when you're single, right? And I think that falls right into that one. And then obviously on the marriage side, are women more hornier than men when
I
you're
think
married?
women are hornier,
Regardless?
more hornier than men if they're single, if they're dating. No matter what, they're hornier. They can just control themselves more because they have the option to pick.
Mhm.
They literally, it's like us. If and you guys would, I mean, Jim, like if you were, let's say, if you were a famous person, right? Let's say you're fucking Jay-Z or fucking Chris Brown or somebody that could just get bitches, right? And you're not gonna just be fucking everything just because you can. No, you're gonna be more selective because you know you couldn't get anything. You think these guys are just fucking any bitch all the time? No, we just think that way when we're single because we don't get bitches like they do.
But
You get what I'm saying? If you have the option, you don't do
Yeah.
that. That's
Exactly.
how women are.
But exactly, they have the option, so therefore they're not as horny because they know they can pick anybody they want. It could be 10 minutes before the bar closes, and they can just go to
It's
the
not
one
that they're
bar.
not that horny. It's just that they know they can get whatever they want.
They're just
They're used
they
to
can
it
score quicker than men can.
Yeah,
a lot easier.
Yeah.
They don't have to do that extra shit.
facts.
Us, like guys, we shoot 15 times and try to make 2, right? Women shoot once and they're 1 for 1. So us, we might go out to the fucking bar one
Yeah.
day and we don't get nothing. So the next time we're a little hornier, try nothing. And then the next
just
time we're
gets
even
worse.
bad horny. Then before you know, you niggas in the side of the fucking bar just staring at these girls.
They're
and
creeping like
they're creeping. OD, like, hey, can you get her a drink? Just the one in the middle.
so. One of the things, like I was just talking about, right? What you guys were talking about, and it's like it's hard to be like a single man. Like it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go to a bar and you're out there, it's hard. Number one, you gotta dress good. Number
You
two,
gotta smell good.
you gotta smell good. You gotta have some type of deep pockets because you gotta go out there. You gotta be flexible with who you're buying drinks and stuff. Number four, I think one of the most important things, man, you gotta know how to dance and you gotta know how to talk. Those are like the 5 things there.
You know,
As a-
I think
That-
talking is the number one thing. I think talking, if you can talk to a girl right, everything else falls in place. It's like the talking and the money, the dancing, you're right, because you can dance your way into a girl's heart, but
Mhm.
but if you can fucking talk, if you can make a girl laugh
Yeah.
and you could give her a real good fucking time, she don't think about anything else. She don't think about, oh, let's dance. Even because if you don't know how to dance, but you're making her laugh and you can be silly or whatever, she'll have the fucking amazing time. Just the fact that you went up there and were willing to try, even though you can't dance.
Mhm.
Amen.
And you fucking give her a great fucking time, she'll love that way more than a nigga that could dance, but you can't talk to her.
Mhm.
Like, oh, let's just keep dancing, but you're quiet there. Nah, like give her a good fucking time. It's game. You give a girl good game, bro, and everything else will fall in place.
What do
But
you
gotta
think?
have money too. Like you can't be broke.
How do you feel about women's mentality sometimes with going to the bar and knowing that they can walk in there and not even pay for one drink?
They
Bunch
take
of
advantage.
You think that's fair?
I mean, they're
Yeah,
taking advantage of the
absolutely.
system. Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
that's smart.
Because you had clubs, right, that or bars that allow women free entry like before like 11 o'clock, right?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't want a sausage fest at the
Exactly,
place that you're
yeah.
going to. You don't.
That's smart.
Women bring men into places.
Mhm.
That's 100%. Like
Mhm.
if I have a club, I prefer 1,000 women and only 3 men. Those 3 men are gonna be spending the most money they'll ever be
Yeah.
spending in their lives. If you like, aside from that, if you got 1,000 men and 3 women, like the women are gonna be like, yo, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's not popping. Like this shit is whack. Have you ever been to a party when we were younger? Like, yo, this shit is a sausage.
Oh, yeah,
Get
all
the
the
fuck
time.
out of here. It was whack. You get what I mean? You didn't want to be there. You're just like, all right, you hang out. If your boys are there, let's play some beer pong. And then after like 2 hours, you're like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just not fun. Like, even if you're not getting with the females, like just the vibes of them being there is fun. You get what I'm saying? You have a good time, you talk to them, shit like that. But that's why you gotta bring women free. First of all, women are not even used to paying for shit.
Mhm.
So if they're going out single, if they can't get a guy to pay for them, they ain't gonna show up. So you say women are free.
That's true.
All women are free. Well, come in before 10 because the niggas start coming in around that time.
So it's funny that you brought up house parties, and I'm just thinking about this one situation where I went to this house party. How would you normally dress at a house party?
It depends at the time. Like, you know,
Let's just say back in 2010.
some jeans,
Okay.
jeans, sneakers, and a t-shirt. Bro, we grew up in a white ass town, so like there was not a big expectation. Well, it depends, and if it was like a little more popular, wear a button down, but it was so rare, like a flannel.
Well, I was gonna ask you, like, what would you do if your boy comes in with like a silk shirt buttoned down, like it's like
Who did
up to
that?
here?
Nah, I'd be like, yo, stand
don't
in that
remember?
corner over there.
West New York. We went to a house party.
Is that Hoas?
I mean, I don't want to put a name out, but yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh my God. Mind you, this guy was like what, 26,
Yeah.
27 at the time.
Like
Well,
10 years
15
older
years
than
ago.
us.
This dude had his shoes shined before he fucking
Bro, it's
came
like
to the
tuxedo
party.
shoes.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real,
yeah.
to a
Yeah,
house
bro.
party?
Yeah.
Fucking house
Pressed,
party that
like-
they called the cops on. And he was there like the ambassador, fucking standing there. Yeah, I mean,
He was like with the maracas.
yeah. Yeah, he was
That's just funny. Did you guys tell him something? You got
Mm.
sometimes you got,
he was our ride. I mean, he drove us there.
it don't matter, but sometimes
He had a bottle of Bacardi. He's like, you better finish this before we get to the party.
So I mean, he was comfortable in that. Like he was comfortable what he was wearing.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to.
yeah, but no, but listen, that's the thing about your boy. So Jim, let me ask you a question. Are you the type of person, right? Or Carlos, both of y'all,
Mhm.
are you guys the type of person? Let's say y'all about to go out, right? You and Jimmy are together, y'all about to go somewhere, right? And let's say Jimmy was like, yo, I didn't shower, right? Let's say he was rushing. He just got to work. I didn't get to shower, right? And he got grajos. Would you be like, yo, Jim, you got grajos? Would you
Yeah.
tell him?
Yeah, I would tell him.
Right? Or be like, yo, like whatever, like, yo, here's some gum, like, or whatever. I think that's better to tell somebody and you speak to your friend like, yo, do this or do this because this looks bad or you smell bad or
Mhm.
whatever. I think it's better to do that than to just let them go out and look stupid. You don't think
But I
so?
mean, that was back in the day, though. Like, we really didn't have that much. I mean, we all kind of dressed the same with jeans, sneakers, and a t-shirt, right?
Yeah, so when you saw this nigga come out with a tuxedo and fucking shiny shoes,
he picked us up.
didn't
We didn't
be
know
like-
what he was wearing.
like
but you should have been like, yo, I got a t-shirt in my house. I don't think you should go like that.
that was his go-to. He wanted to dress like that. We were like, yo, we're going to a party. You got to wear a button.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what he
I'm
wanted
good.
to try.
I like it. Like I'm good. So
Oh,
like,
he like
yeah. So like, it's not like
each his own.
he wanted to. I mean, he didn't look stupid.
Did he get bitches that night?
No,
No.
he didn't look stupid.
He got
but-
bitches one time in one of Jimmy's parties.
Yeah, and then he was fucking nervous, saying he was gonna get HIV.
Oh my god.
He raw dogged this
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
floor. I
That's with
remember.
the footprints on the roof, on the ceiling.
God, yeah, when fucking Joe was doing keg stands, fucking had his. Fucking,
That was I don't even know how the hell we had that party in your crib because
bro, that shit was crazy.
like what your parents weren't home or something like what?
My dad wasn't home, but my stepmom was.
She was home that night?
Yeah.
she was upstairs with my little sister.
She would come down just to check and then go back up.
We convinced.
And we did all that shit while she
Since-
was there.
Chantel was staying at our house at that time, and we convinced her, yo, we're gonna have a small little party for Giovanni's graduation or something. And then she was
it
like,
was bad.
And Giovanni wasn't there.
yeah, she was like, okay, I guess, it's fine. And then we're like, all right, she said yes. You see fucking trucks backing up with like kegs and stuff. And she's like, what's going on here?
Yo,
Yeah, it was that day was so fucking reckless, bro. My brother was
was.
drunk, Joe was drunk, fucking Chantel was drunk. I was
We were
doing
all
sober one
yeah,
day,
we've done a lot.
trying to fucking keep order. But we should definitely talk about. We're gonna talk about this house parties maybe later on in a couple other
Yeah, we got to talk
episodes.
about that one. We got to talk about the Project X incident that we had in our house in East Rutherford.
Oh yeah.
Was I there?
No.
No, it was for the Jessica's sisters. She had like a birthday party or something, and I mean there was just a whole bunch of Union City kids there, and then we had
Were you scared, Jim?
the cop.
Were you
too.
scared?
Absolutely not.
Jim's like, this is absurd.
I
What are
called-
these guys doing here?
I
Is there
called
a
the
metal
cops.
detector?
I called the cops myself from the basement. I was like, yeah, it's 368 Grove Street, Red
There's a lot of
House.
Spanish people.
Yeah, I smell marijuana.
Marijuana.
It's very dangerous. I think I hear gunshots.
Jeez. So I got a question for you. It's 2 a.m. You know, you either came out of a house party, a bar, or a club, or whatever, and you're hungry. What's your go-to food?
Banana King, especially around here. You got to go to Banana King. You got to stay.
No. Let's say, because you see, he said late night.
Late night.
Everything is open. Let's say anything that you can think about is open to get.
I guess now, like where my life is, I like steak, man. I gotta have. I like steak, so I like going to like Las Palmas or like Rumba Cubana, like a
Mhm.
nice churrasco, you know, with the chimichurri, arroz moro, tostones. That's like
Wow.
that's like a
You
really
like those
good-
tostones more than Maduro?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell
I love
no.
tostones more than my.
I don't know. I think if I'm eating
prefer
rice and beans
Maduros
and steak, I'll take the Maduro because the Maduro gives it the nice flavor. But if I'm eating like chicharrón de pollo, I'll take the tostones. You get what I'm saying? It depends on my meal.
Tostones.
I can't do tostones with what you were just mentioned, rice, beans, and a nice steak. The Maduros hit beautifully.
I don't like
That
Maduro.
sweet flavor.
Wait, so it's 2 a.m.
No, but he said everything open.
No, but I'm not. This
Uh-huh.
is where I'm going. It's 2 a.m. Everything's open. You're probably drunk as hell. And you're willing to wait 45 minutes for a churrasco?
Oh, so we're going still with the 2 a.m. I thought like it was like a normal day. Everything's open. We
No.
can go to-
No,
oh.
it's still 2 a.m. But like you could go
uh.
into the restaurant and order what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, nah. Then it's either if I'm drunk, it's either going to a diner and getting breakfast at that time, like some eggs, French fries, you know, with some Taylor ham or something, or going to Banana King and getting like a steak sandwich, like a nice fried steak sandwich.
Shit, my boy.
What about you, Darius?
I think I'd go to my favorite meal of all time, which is a chicken parm.
Jeez, at 2 in the morning.
It don't matter.
Damn.
I'll do a chicken parm. A chicken parm with spaghetti, you cannot beat it.
Have you ever tried it with vodka sauce?
With vodka, probably. And the other day I went to this restaurant in RP that I got a chicken parm and they had garlic bread on it.
Mhm.
Oh my god, bro, this shit was delicious. And the fucking French fries were banging. I'm like, bro, I was in my house like this shit was
Every
so-
bite, you're like, oh, oh,
Humera's like, what's wrong with you?
it's so good.
Do you want some? He's like, I can't eat that shit. But no, like
Oh.
that's my go-to chicken. I can never go. Like if you told me there was only one meal to eat for the rest of that won't get me fat or I won't die from it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it'll be chicken parm. A nice chicken parm with the sauce and spaghetti.
What about a chicken parm sandwich?
I could do a chicken parm sandwich. The thing is that the chicken parm sandwich, like you gotta be. Some places do it real good, and then other places are pretty shitty. Like you got to go to the right chicken parm place. Like
I agree.
but like think about it. Chicken parm got everything. It got the sauce.
Mhm.
It got the bread. It got the chicken.
Got the chicken?
It got the chicken. It got the carbs.
Got the spaghettis.
It got the spaghettis. Like it got everything in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it literally is all in one. Some people say pizza. And, nah, where's it?
A buffalo chicken pizza.
Nah.
From Domino's.
Nah, Taste of Tuscany.
From
If you go to Taste of Tuscany in Hackensack or in Clifton,
Mm-hmm.
nice buffalo chicken pizza. It's nice, well done.
I'm
nice,
not I don't like
crisp.
buffalo sauce.
I love buffalo.
How do you not like buffalo,
Buffalo
sauce?
It's
chicken
trash.
wrap.
It's for white people.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what's wrong. With
What?
that. Yes, buffalo sauce for white people. It was created.
So what kind of wings do you order? Are you like the garlic parmesan type of guy?
No, I don't like that. I don't like dry rubbed. I don't like the dry
So you like barbecue?
wings. No, so I could do like it depends where I go. If I go to Miller's, I'm gonna get the sweet Thai chili all day. If I
Nasty.
what? You don't like sweet Thai chili? All right,
No.
you weird.
So you don't like the Zinger flatbread from Miller's?
I could do the zinger. I could do
that has buffalo.
but that's not my go-to.
Got him.
But I'm not saying like that's not my go-to, and it's not only buffalo. You could do it different flavors, buddy.
Yeah, but you get the buffalo. That's the
No,
original.
I've never gotten the buffalo, buddy.
Oh, now
I would
now
never get
he
the.
didn't get it.
You just said if I like the zinger,
I have
you didn't say
videos
buff
of
flavor.
you eating the zinger.
You put up that video, I'll give you $1,000 right now. You show me that video, I'll give you $1,000.
You guys hungry? You guys want to go to Miller's? Jesus Christ.
But nah, I the sweet Thai chili all
Mm.
day. But anything that's like
What about lemon
sweet,
pepper?
I don't like lemon pepper.
I like lemon pepper.
I
lemon
don't
pepper's
like.
pretty good.
I mean, it's all right, but that's not my go-to.
Mhm.
Like I like saucy wings, that's like sweet and a little bit of spicy. That's what I'm into. Like I won't do no dry rub, nothing. Like I don't like dry wings. Like,
You never try to mix the sauces a little bit? Like I would get like a lemon pepper
uh-huh.
with honey barbecue mixed.
I've never done that. That sounds good.
That is the bomb.
Where do you get that
From he probably gets it from this place. Wingstop.
I get it from Wingstop.
Yeah.
Then when the bar we went to watch the game.
What, Blue 42?
Yeah. They do it there. They used to do it at Miller's. They don't do it no more. I don't know why, but
Because Miller's is a bunch of bums.
Miller's changed.
Blue 42 is yo, shout out to Blue 42, bro.
Yeah, it's a good place. I like it.
It's amazing.
We've gotten really drunk there.
The fucking the owner of Blue 42 is
Mhm.
the man.
you know him?
I don't personally I he knows, like, yeah, I know him.
You guys Facebook
Like
friends?
I'm not cool with him, but I know him. Like if I call and I'd be like, yo, I want a table, and he knows who I am, he'll hook it up. Like he'll be like, yo, there's barely. He's like, I'll
Mhm.
he's like, he knows who I am. He'd be like, oh, we'll get.
Would he
the
be like,
table.
hey, I'm Darius?
Nah, I don't say that. They know my voice. And if my girl goes, forget about it. Even easier. I don't know what's going on between that shit. Imagine.
Yo, the way he looked at the camera, just like,
Yo, facts. He's like, I know.
let me find out.
Nah, but Blue 42 is fire.